everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Lauren Grace Project. Today we are talking cancel culture, but we have a jam-packed show in store for you, so let's get into what's coming up. We get an exclusive interview with the one and only Mr. DJ Trump, first ever in Zimbabwe. You heard it here first. We get to talk about a song that's making waves on the airways, Lord Piper featuring Taku Bera, and we get a Lauren Grace exclusive. We're going to be dropping Mr. Jared West's new song, Young Casanova. So let's get into the show. Today we are talking cancel culture. For those of you that don't know what it is, cancel culture refers to the act of withdrawing support or canceling individuals or organizations because they did or said something offensive. We saw this is a theme of public consciousness, and we've seen this catch so much we've seen this be huge on social media. We saw this with the Me Too movement, where ladies were coming out and calling out the disgusting behavior going on in upper class Hollywood. We saw some of the biggest stars fall from fame. We saw this with R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Cosby. These are some of the biggest names and biggest scandals. We saw this too with Victoria's Secret in 2018 when they were asked by a reporter. In 2018, an executive at Victoria's Secret was asked why they do not include plus-size models and transgender models in their shows. This executive responded by saying, in relation to the plus-size ladies, that they held a certain standard for their ambassadors, that they believed that health was a very big part of Victoria's Secret. Thus, overweight could not work with health. A lot of people online were outraged by this, but however, I believe every brand is entitled to feel however they want about who they have in their businesses. In relation to transgender models, they believe that being transgender did not give you any more room to be a Victoria's Secret model over millions of girls in the world that have dreamt of being Victoria's Secret models. Today we have two individuals, Ellen DeGeneres and Nick Cannon, who are huge personalities on TV who are going through a lot of public scrutiny. Nick Cannon was referred to as anti-Semitic and lost his show Wild and Out from Viacom. Currently, he is suing them for $1.5 billion. It's Viacom, so we'll see how that goes. Ellen DeGeneres is being called and dragged on social media for bad practices in her company. They say that if you are not an A-class superstar, when you go to the show, you are treated like a second-class citizen. They say employees are treated very badly. However, I think if you ask most people once they've left a company, if they like their bosses, chances are they're going to say no. So next we have a gentleman that is no stranger to public scrutiny and opinion, a man that doesn't have to mince his words because, well, he is just Trump. So we're going to get into a conference and interview with the man himself. So please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Way out here on the lockdown, quarantine queen on the lockdown. Yeah, I got your bitch with me on lockdown. I got the game on lockdown. Hey, shit, we quarantine clean. Shit, we quarantine clean. We quarantine.
Thank you so much for joining us. Today in studio we have a man that is no stranger to public scrutiny and opinion. He is the leader of the New World. So it is such an honor, first time in Zimbabwe. Welcome, thank you for joining us, Mr. Trump. So before we get into anything, I would like to start off just with the Zimbabwean, one of the greetings we use. It's the more casual one. Would you like, just say Jiri say. Jiri say.
Jiri say.
Maybe with like a little less like anger, like Jiri say, like hi.
Jiri say.
Okay, so, okay, anyway.
I can't help it.
Okay, so let's get into our interview. As I said, it's almost an honor to have you on here. But let's get into
it. To be here.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you, Mr. Trump, what are your views on cancel culture, and how have you continued to remain relevant and in the public eye despite all the attempts?
No, Melania. No, I'm not coming home tonight. Sorry. I don't care. All right. Okay.
Can you take his phone?
Sorry. My apologies, folks. It's just Melania. She likes to worry me, asking if she wants to record my cartoons.
Okay, Mr. Trump, so let's get into this. What are your views on cancel culture, and how have you, Mr. King of Cancelled, actually managed to remain relevant and still be president? It really baffles the rest of the world. So please get into detail on that.
Well, since this is not my Twitter, I wrote my own speech. What was your question?
What are your views on cancel culture?
Well, if R. Kelly was a regular customer at Starbucks, would you still drink Starbucks?
I like Starbucks. They make really good coffee. But what does that have to do with R. Kelly?
Well, you cannot cancel Donald. You can't. It's like canceling Dave Chappelle from doing comedy. You can't do that.
Okay, so let's continue with our interview. That question you just didn't answer. So our
If you
next...
want to cancel anybody, you should cancel Hillary. Bill did already.
Okay, so let's get into our next question. We saw in the past that Kanye has always shown support to you, despite lots of opinions and scrutiny he received. Would you support Kanye, and do you believe he would be a good successor to yourself? And would he mentally be able to withstand the pressures of being a president?
Well, let me tell you something. All madmen are genius. All of them. Every last one of them. And that's why Obama got voted out. And Kanye is only mad because he's surrounded by all those Kardashians.
What do the Kardashians have to do with Kanye's mental stability?
If you look at them, all the Kardashians have no husbands left. Even Bruce changed to be a woman. So Kanye's going next.
Well, that has totally thrown me off. But Mr. Trump, you've always been very outspoken, and considering today you actually did write your speech, I would love to give you an opportunity just to address and speak to the nation and the world, and just tell us what we have in store from you and what we can expect from Mr. Trump. And yeah, this is your opportunity.
Well, folks, I'm going to say to you, hello, America. How are you doing?
We're in Zimbabwe
Amazing.
right now, sir.
Yes, I'm greeting America. Don't be selfish. Right, folks? This is written by yours truly, DJ Trump. And I just want to let you know that Kanye West is going in the right direction. West. And 2 lefts don't make a right, but 2 rights don't make a left. Thank you. And I just want to tell you that...
Do you need some help there, sir?
Hold on. I got it.
Okay.
I'm not used to this.
Okay.
I'm going to win the election. I'm just letting everybody know. Biden thinks he's got it, but I've already talked to Putin and we've rigged everything. All of it, everything. Last bit, every last drop of election vote is mine. Thank you. If you don't like that, and Melania, if you're watching, please record my cartoon, Ed, Eddie, and Edie. Thanks. Over to you, Lauren.
That was a lot more than we expected. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Trump. Hopefully in the future we can get to hear a lot more about your journey and we'll have more time with you. But as I said, I was almost honored to have you here, and then I remembered who you were.
Well, hopefully next time I won't be here in your country, so I don't think that will ever happen again.
Yeah, I don't think Ed, and Edie would allow it either. We're going to get into other things within our show. We'll be right back after the break.
Way out here on the lockdown, quarantine queen on the lockdown. Yeah, I got your bitch with me on lockdown. I got the game on a lockdown. Hey, shit, we quarantine clean. Oh shit, we quarantine clean. We quarantine.
Now could text the day that I leave. Don't more you when you decided to cheat. Don't wanna move when I did better. What's the number for now? Don't wanna move when I did better, baby. Oh, people
We just saw a video by Lord Piper featuring Taku called Better. And yeah, now you understand all the hype behind it. But who is going to be Jay West is a man of many trades. So we want to talk about it and just get to find out what he's been up to before we get into the song. So thank you so much. I'm so happy you allowed me to do this. I'm so excited because the song is hella dope. Always hustling. So I just tell our viewers what you're into and where they can find you and a little bit more about Jared West.
Well, I'm the founder of Jared West Mixology, 44 Turtle Street, Arcadia, right in the hood. That's where you find me. Milkshakes, mocktails, cocktails, all that stuff. Get hold of us, and there's a few other things coming on the way. Just stay tuned, and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Awesome. So I know that right now your business is literally funding your culinary school. How do you find time, like, to go to school, business, and actually rap? Like, to do that?
I don't have the time. I'm literally working with. We make it work.
Yeah. So, out of this music video, is this just a single, or are you working at the moment?
Well, with
Oh, yes.
and Shaquille Clarence, and that got quite a good vibe. So then I decided to do Young Casanova.
Yes.
And the Pull Me Over is what like caught people's attention.
So how did you get the Pull Me Over thing? Like, what inspired that?
That was inspired by the lockdown. You know,
And the
everybody-
roadblocks.
The roadblocks, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't get through the roadblock, you're getting pulled over.
Yeah.
And just listen to a beat one day, and it was like, bam, that's it.
And you just felt it, and you're like, Young Cat. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
So in terms of the music, are you working on a project at the moment, or?
I am about to start working on something. Myself and Raiden Thunder God will be working on a
Okay,
mixtape.
yeah.
And he's opening a studio, the Shaolin Temple. Look out for
Damn.
that.
Yeah, we look forward to that, yeah. Okay, so that is super, super exciting. So I want you to introduce your song. We've heard about the inspiration behind it. And yes, we are going to push it. So please, guys, please look for Mr. Jared West. On social media, you're Jay West, right?
Jay West.
Jay West. And we'll be following you. I'm going to be doing some milkshake reviews and food reviews, okay? So I'm holding you to it.
I got it.
Okay.
I just want to give a big shout out to Wes, Razor, Shaquille, Rossi. He also did the most for this video. Kenzo, Sky. Keep it on lock.
Yes.
And I am so excited for you guys to see this. Let me know the feedback, and let's go. Young Cats.
Young Cass, yo.
They gon' pull me over. Young Casanova. They gon' pull me over. Young Casanova.
Say it's all about the cash, keep a 50 on the dash. I ain't never coming last, I be lapping niggas fast. They gon' pull me over, Young Casanova, Hey, I say it's all about the cash, keep a 50 on the dash. I ain't never coming last, I be lapping niggas fast. They gon' pull me over, Young Casanova, I cannot leave, I need the cheese, fire the flow, put it on leave, letting me go and let me achieve, killing the flow, thou shalt not grieve. How do you know I am the beast? I am whole, there's nothing I leave. Look at your hoe, she looking at me, my flow is a gift and the rapping is free. Look at the car, who could it be? Take what you want and grab what you need. A cut is a cut and cuts don't bleed. Pour up the syrup, get stuck, don't leave. Dirty, wind it up on me, your design define OG. Take your time, but mine ain't free and radius up and talk is cheap. Please, someone tell them I'm a diamond, silver lining, still shining. If I tell him get lost, you could never find him. Me, I'm still grinding, I lay him down, I'ma do some ironing. Say it's all about the cash, keep a 50 on the dash. I ain't never coming last, I be lapping niggas fast. They gon' pull me over, Young Casanova, Hey, I say it's all about the cash, keep a 50 on the dash. I ain't never coming last, I be lapping niggas fast. They gon' pull me over, Young Casanova, I got a shot, I got a take, you got a shot, you ain't gon' make. I am the present, you the mistake. Like a single, I'm up to date. Tell these snakes get off my